My 29F fiancé, 30 mem, secretly planned a massive destination wedding in Mexico behind my back. Added his long-term college ex as a bridesmaid without ever asking me. Sent out invitations I'd never even seen. And when I called the whole thing off, both our families and most of our friends acted like I was the ungrateful, controlling villain with trust issues. Now he's engaged again, and I'm still getting messages blaming me. Throwaway because some mutual friends are still on Reddit, and I don't need the drama finding me again. This is going to be long. Really long. I've been holding this in for over a year, and writing it all out is the only way I can process it without losing my mind. If you make it to the end, thank you. If not, there's a TL. DR at the bottom. My name is Elena. I'm 29 now, was 28 when everything blew up. Alex is 30. We met 6 years ago at a mutual friend's rooftop birthday party in Brooklyn. I was there with my college roommate, nursing a gin and tonic and trying to forget a messy breakup with a guy who ghosted me after 2 years. Alex was the one making everyone laugh, telling some ridiculous story about a sales pitch gone wrong, complete with impressions. He spotted me across the roof, came over, and we talked until the party wound down. He asked for my number before I left. Texted me the next morning with a meme about the hangover we both had. It felt easy from the start. The early days were textbook cute. Long walks in Prospect Park, late-night dumplings in Chinatown, weekends driving upstate to little Airbnbs we could barely afford. He was affectionate in a way my ex never was, holding my hand in public, remembering little things like how I take my coffee, oat milk, 1 sugar. When he told me early on that he'd cheated, at the end of his last long-term relationship, 4 years in college with Sarah, he framed it as the biggest regret of his life. Said he was young and stupid, that therapy helped him understand why he did it, that he'd never risk losing someone he really loved again. I appreciated the honesty. It took me months to fully trust him, but we did couples counseling for a bit, and it felt like we came out stronger. We moved in together after 2 years into a 1-bedroom in Williamsburg. Rent was brutal, but we made it work. He was climbing in tech sales. I was transitioning to freelance graphic design after burning out at an agency. Life felt stable. He proposed last year on our anniversary. Picnic in the exact spot in the park where we had our 3rd date. Ring hidden in a box of macarons from my favorite bakery. I cried, said yes, posted the blurry hand photo on Instagram like everyone does. Comments flooded in. Sarah's included a string of heart emojis and, "So happy for you two." Wedding planning started right away. We both said from the beginning we wanted small, intimate, 80 guests max. Local, maybe a garden venue in Brooklyn or upstate. Budget around 20 to 25K, mostly from our savings with small parental contributions. I love organizing, so I took the lead. Pinterest boards, vendor spreadsheets, color palettes, muted greens, and terracottas. Alex said he was happy to handle music, bar, and guy stuff. We booked a beautiful restored barn venue, 2 hours. North, non-refundable deposit, 5K, but it felt worth it. I found my dress at a sample sale. Simple silk slip. Nothing crazy. Started alterations. Save the dates went out 6 months before the date. That's when the weirdness began. About 4 months out, Alex started being cagey with his phone. Not dramatic hiding, but he'd angle the screen away when I walked into the room or quickly close tabs. I noticed because we'd always been open. Passwords shared, no big deal. I asked once casually, "Everything okay? You seem distracted." He laughed it off. "Just work stress. Big quarter coming up." I let it go. Then the guest list conversations got strange. I'd bring up final numbers for the caterer, and he'd say, "Let's hold off on invitations a bit. I'm handling some additions." I thought maybe he was inviting a few more work friends. I even teased him, "Are you secretly planning a surprise rehearsal dinner or something?" He'd just smile and say, "You'll see." Weekends started filling up with golf, outings with clients, or late drinks with the team. He'd come home tipsy, smelling like cigars, full of stories. I was busy with client deadlines, so I didn't push. Hindsight is brutal. The night I found out was a random Thursday. I was up late finishing a branding project. His MacBook open on the kitchen island because he'd been checking fantasy football earlier. A notification popped up on the lock screen. Email from his mom. Riviera Maya Resort, final headcount 120 plus. Flight confirmations. The dates were exactly our wedding weekend. My heart started pounding. I didn't touch the laptop, didn't want to cross into snooping. territory, but I woke him up. Alex, what's going on with Mexico? He stirred, rubbed his eyes, then froze. His face did this whole sequence: confusion, realization, then excitement. He actually grinned. Okay, fine, you caught me. It's a surprise. My parents and some of the friend group wanted to upgrade the wedding. They're covering a destination. Weekend at this incredible, all-inclusive resort in Riviera. Maya, beach ceremony, bigger guest list, open bar, the whole thing. I wanted to blow you away. I just stared. A destination wedding? Alex, we agreed small and local. 80 people. Budget we could control. He sat up, still smiling. I know, but this is better. It's basically free for us. Mom and Dad are paying the resort block. Flights for immediate family, photographer, everything. You deserve something epic, Elle. I asked about the guest list. That's when the floor really dropped out. He hesitated, just a second, but I caught it, then said, There's one thing. Sarah's in the bridal party. Sarah, his ex. 4 years in college. Overlapping cheating at the end. Still very much in the friend group chats, annual lake house trips, inside jokes on stories. I'd met her maybe 10 times. She's always polite, hugs me hello, but there's this vibe. Like she's cataloging my flaws. Sarah? Your ex Sarah? As a bridesmaid? Yeah, she's still super close with the girls, Jess, Mia, Lauren. Excluding her would start World War III. It's not romantic. Elle, she's like family now. I felt heat rising in my chest. You didn't think to ask me if I'm okay having your ex of 4 years who you cheated with at the end, standing next to me in a matching dress on our wedding day? His smile faded. He got defensive fast. Come on. That's ancient history. You're making it weird. I'm marrying you. I asked to see the invitations. He grabbed his phone, pulled up a design, gorgeous custom cards with palm illustrations. Join Alex and Elena for a weekend of love in Riviera Maya. Bridal party list right there. My maid of honor, Lila, then the other girls. And Sarah, second from the bottom. These are already out? Digital save the dates went yesterday. Physical invitations mailed this morning. People are losing their minds excited. I told him I wasn't okay with any of it, the scale. The cost to guests, Sarah. He accused me of being ungrateful. Said his parents had already put down $30,000 in deposits. That I was punishing everyone. Because of lingering insecurity from his past mistake. We argued until 3 a.m. He kept saying, just sleep on it. You'll see how amazing this will be. I didn't sleep. The next morning, his mom called while I was making coffee. I'd always liked her. Holiday dinners were warm. She sent birthday cards. Her voice was teary from the jump. Sweetheart, Alex told me the surprise overwhelmed you. We just wanted to give you something magical. So much is already paid for. The resort has a 50% cancellation fee now. Please don't make everyone lose money over nerves. I explained I hadn't been consulted, that the guest list doubled without my input, that Sarah as bridesmaid felt like a boundary violation. She sighed this long, disappointed sigh. Sarah's been part of our lives forever. It would break her heart and the girls to exclude her. And honestly, Elena, destination weddings are so much more special than some little barn thing. You're young. You'll look back and thank us. My stomach nodded. With respect, it's my wedding too. She paused. Of course. But family is about compromise. That weekend, my parents got involved. My mom texted Saturday morning, coffee? Alex's mom called. I should have known. We met at our usual spot. Mom launched in, a free destination wedding? How generous. They're paying for everything? When I explained the secrecy in Sarah, she waved it off. Honey, if you trust Alex, an ex in the bridal party shouldn't matter. Don't borrow trouble. Dad nodded along. Sounds like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't let pride get in the way. I felt like I'd stepped into an alternate universe. The following week was hell. Mutual friends started texting. Jess, bridesmaid, OMG Mexico! I'm already shopping for dresses. So excited Sarah's in the party too. She helped pick the resort. Work friend of Alex's. Heard about the upgrade? Congrats. Big weddings are way more fun. One even. Alex mentioned you're stressed about the changes. It'll be fine, promise. Alex kept pushing. Everyone's waiting on your yes. You're making me look like the bad guy here. I tried compromising, okay to Mexico. If we cap at 80 guests and Sarah's just invited as regular guest? He refused. Said his mom had already promised spots to extended family, that removing Sarah would destroy group dynamics. I started having actual panic attacks. Heart racing, couldn't breathe, hiding in the office bathroom crying. I'd stare at my dress hanging in the closet and feel sick. 2 weeks of this constant pressure. His mom sent daily texts. Just saw the flower options, you'll love them. My mom called twice asking if I'd calm down. Finally, I broke. I told Alex the wedding was off until we could plan something together that we both actually agreed on. He exploded. You're seriously canceling over this? My parents are out tens of thousands because of you. Everyone's going to think I cheated or something. I packed a bag that night and went to Lila's couch. Started the nightmare of canceling local bookings, venue. Kept the full deposit, $8K total gone. Dress alterations non-refundable, photographer partial fee. Thousands vanished. Then the guest email. I rewrote it 50 times. After much thought, Alex and I have decided to postpone our wedding indefinitely. We're grateful for your love and support and sorry for any inconvenience. Of course, people replied. Questions poured in. His cousin, Alex, is crushed. What happened? Mutual friend. Heard you lost it over Sarah? She's literally harmless. His best man. Bro's devastated saying you have trust issues from his past mistake. Hope you're proud. His mom Venmo requested $3,000. You're half of the resort deposit since you're backing out. My parents staged an intervention dinner. Dad, relationships require compromise. They offered you a dream and you threw it away. I showed screenshots, invitations I never approved. Alex's texts calling me controlling. Mom teared up but still said, maybe just apologize and reschedule for Mexico. People will talk if you cancel entirely. I held the line. Blocked Alex, his parents, most mutual friends who'd taken his side. 3 months later, Lila's boyfriend, still in the group chat, spilled more. Alex had been venting to Sarah for months, texts about how I was obsessed with keeping things small, how the barn venue felt cheap, how his parents thought I was holding him back. Sarah encouraged the destination idea, helped scout resorts online, even suggested herself as bridesmaid to avoid drama. He'd rewritten the whole story. I was always jealous of Sarah. Tried to ban her from the group. The Mexico thing was just the final straw in my insecurity. I started therapy twice a week. My therapist helped me see the pattern, decisions made for me, disguised as generosity, that a marriage built on unilateral moves would have been a lifetime of the same. It's been 14 months now. I'm in a studio in Astoria. Freelance business is thriving. I've traveled solo twice. Alex got engaged again 6 months ago, to someone he met through work. She's already posting from the lake house with Sarah. Some days the grief hits hard, like I lost the future I'd built in my head. But most days I feel this deep relief, like I escaped a beautiful trap. I'm not perfect. Maybe I could have pushed back earlier on the phone thing. But I know I made the right call. Thanks for reading if you stayed. I needed to tell the whole truth somewhere safe.